This is TV3 KARD Television, Wichita, Kansas.
The following program is brought to you in living color on NBC.
Well, hello there. Me and Sarge would like to say hello to you and welcome you to another installment of Conversational Shaving. Isn't that right, Sarge? Well, hello again. I've already prepped my face for this shave with Taylor of Old Bond Street's Chamomile Shave Oil. And my razor is going to be this, it's a three-piece, non-adjustable. Finally got this, the Merkur, what is it, the R41, I believe it is. Yeah, if my memory is worth anything anymore. It's supposed to be a very, what would you call it? A very aggressive razor. And did I put a blade in here yet? Yeah, I did. I can feel it there. I was about ready to go into panic mode because my blade in there, excuse me. And I know I didn't do a shave on video last week because I was just exhausted. Been keeping busy. My blade in there today on its first use will be a Personna Lab Blue blade. And my shaving cream today is going to be this Taylor of Old Bond Street Sandalwood shaving cream, which smells a whole lot better than I thought it would. But I got this and the matching aftershave from Grujoski, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, .com, the big dude. See him there. I'll put a link down below or in the description, wherever that is. I'll put a link to his website there. So he's selling this now and a few other Taylor of Old Bond Street items. Okay, and let's see, what else? What haven't I told you yet? Oh, I've kind of sort of lathered my brush. I've used this a lot on camera. It's the Simpson the Trafalgar T-2 synthetic brush. And this one has kind of a pretty swirled handle that was only available from PastureShaving.com. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to run a little bit of hot water here in the basin. La 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 la. That should be more than enough because I want to just dip the tippy tip of this in that warm or hot water. I'm going to try to get a lather going on my face, and I hope you're all doing well out there. Here we go. Maybe that little drop of water was more than I needed because I'm kind of flinging lather and water. But I've also lathered a brush, and there were times that it needed just like an extra drop of water, otherwise it would go on the face really dry and pasty, overly pasty, I should say. Well, that's pretty good lather. I'm going to wipe my hand off on the big towel here. I had a shower earlier, so I don't know if you can tell the big towel's got wet spots on it from when I dried off. I'll go ahead and let the water out of the base. I'm going to wet the razor here. And yeah, we'll try pass number 1, which will be with the grain. And I've got to be very careful because this is supposed to be a very aggressive razor. So, oh wow, yeah. I'm going to let the weight of the razor do most of the work. The razor that I got a while back, it was in a recent video. The one that I bought on eBay, and the vendor said it was an R41, but it turned out to be something else, a different kind of Muhle. I hope I said Muhle. I might have said Merkur by accident. I'm not sure because I started out with with the great starter razor, the Merkur, what is it, 36C HD. My voice is mowing the hair down on my face. I'm trying to go light here. Light touch. They call this an open comb razor, but it's a different kind. It seems like some kind of odd cross between a straight bar and an open comb. But I digress. Let's see, which side was I using? I guess it almost wouldn't matter at this point. Now this razor came with some kind of Muhle double-edged blade, but I decided to keep that in the nice little envelope it came in, which is like a tiny version of an envelope a card or something would come in. And then, of course, the blade's wrapped in like a plain wrapper. But I could see through the wrapper where it said Muhle, I believe. Let me rinse the razor. I realized straight away that this would be a bad razor to use if, like me, and I'm trying to be very careful, but if you tend to press down, which you shouldn't with a double-edged razor, unless it's like a really light plastic one or something, maybe. Or if you have a blade that is kind of dull from the get-go, maybe, or just not terribly sharp. And I've got just about 2 days, yeah, about almost exactly 2 days worth of growth. Almost to the minute. I'm shaving late today, whatever, in the wee hours around midnight, and don't ask me why. I'm a night owl. I have insomnia, but yeah, hold on. Anyway, I shaved at the same time 2 days ago. Boy, this is really, with this Personna Lab Blue blade, it's really mowing down. I don't think I'd want to use a feather blade in here, but that has been said an awful lot. Very hirsute gentleman could use a feather blade in this. And this razor could be their daily driver. Excuse me while I rinse the razor again. Okay, to the neck now. When I had that other razor, and I've used that a couple of times since, that other less aggressive Muhle razor could be a daily driver for me because it turned out to be just fantastic, I thought. But, see, where was I going with all this? Oh yeah, I told a story. I was getting confused. Of course, I thought I had an R41 because it had been misnamed, mislabeled by the eBay vendor that I got it from. I guess technically it was used, but I don't know if it had ever been used. It wasn't in a box or any kind of wrapping. At least not from the Muhle company. It came in whatever packaging he threw together to get it here to me. But I told a story about, I believe it was Ken Surfs was using one of these razors on one of his videos, and he only did 2 passes because the razor was so aggressive. The only time, no, I haven't seen every one of his videos, and I have a lot of people's videos I really need to catch up on again. But, so if I haven't watched your videos lately, hang tight, I might soon. I'll explain that later if I can. I guess I have no real excuse, just I've been busy with so many other things, and watching non-shave related videos about either politics or movies, kind of thriller, almost police drama type movies. Really, I'm watching Lifetime chick murder flicks, as I call them. Not the love story flicks, but the surprisingly good sometimes, murder flicks, and I don't know what that says about me, but I'm able to watch them for free on YouTube, so I gave them a shot. There was a movie that showed in theaters that Lifetime, the women's channel, played for a while. It was called Sleeping with the Enemy, I believe, and it had, I forget who the woman, a well-known, pretty woman, a good-looking woman actor in it, and that was a great movie. I don't care who you are. That was a very suspenseful and good movie. I'll be right back. I'm talking too much. I'll be right back. We'll go across the grain. Okay, we'll go across the grain now. Pass number 2. Hearing an awful lot of audio feedback. I gotta remember a light touch, a light touch. But I was going to say earlier, although I'm no expert on the subject, but the only video I remember seeing Ken Surfs only do 2 passes with a razor was when he was using one of these R41s from Muhle. And I got this razor from their website. They have a place somewhere on the East Coast. I forget where it is now. Is it Massachusetts or something like that? I can't remember. Of course, they're a German company. Aren't they in Solingen or Solingen, Germany? Solingen, I believe it would be pronounced. Okay, I'm going to rinse the razor now. Okay, here I go. Okay, upper lip, or above the upper lip, I mean. Okay. I'm really feeling that on my neck. I don't know if it's irritation or what it is. Like I did some major scraping on my neck. And maybe I shouldn't try to shave each pass until I quit hearing audio feedback in that direction. But it's something I do, and it might be ill-advised. So far, this razor with this blade, I'm feeling like as long as there was one place, I don't know if you saw it, I don't know if it was over here, I almost got a weeper there, but somewhere, I think on my chin, I pressed, or maybe it was under the chin, I forget, but I pressed a little too hard, and that little voice in my head was like screaming, back off, back off, back off on the pressing down so hard. Okay, I better stop there for this pass. I'll be right back. I'm going to lather again, and it'll be pass number 3, which will be against the grain. Okay, let's go against the grain here. Whoa, I feel like I got a sneeze or something. If you wonder what I'm doing with my nose, I'm trying to stifle a sneeze. I'll start on my neck, as I usually do on this pass. Oh, God, I got that feeling I got to sneeze again. Sorry about that. I might have a touch of hay fever or whatever the allergy of the month is. With spring coming on, I'm sure there's a lot of pollen and stuff in the air. I better stop there. Don't want to overdo it. I still got to do pickups or touch-ups. One might not want to buff as much as I do with this razor. Or just going over the same spots. Somebody that ended up not liking me very much, and who sadly is no longer with us, told me that going over the same spot over and over is not buffing, that buffing is something else entirely. So I don't know. It was a lady who, her day job, I think, used to be as a beautician or something. She knew a lot about shaving, I guess. Maybe she shaved men with a straight razor, I don't know. She used to shave her face. I thought she did it a little bit too often, but she did tell me that models, female models, will shave their face about once a month. I think there's a name for that. Even if these models don't have any facial hair, maybe just peach fuzz or something, but it's supposed to be good for their skin or good for their looks or something. Excuse me. I'm doing okay on time, but I gotta get going here. Okay. Okay, I'll be right back for pickups. Hey, Sarge, what time is it? It's pickup time. See the magic clock over there somewhere? Yeah, doesn't that interest you? Okay, I gotta put the cat down, put the cat out. I'll be down in a bit, Sarge. And it's pickup time. Here we go. Oh, I did give myself a little weeper right there, going against the grain above the upper lip, but it's almost imperceptible. I slouch a lot. I should quit doing that. I have a ramrod spine. It should make me stand up so straight that I look ridiculous. You would think. I'm going to rinse the razor and go over my face, my neck, I mean, one more time. Okay, here I go. Let's see. Well, that's enough gilding the lily. It might be ill-advised, but I've got a BBS shave here. It's just this one little thing over here that sometimes doesn't want to get right. No, that did it. Anything over here? No. Okay, I'll be right back with Mr. Towel. Say hello to our good friend, Mr. Towel. Amazingly, my first use of a Muhle R41, and I didn't butcher myself. It's not to say mistakes weren't made, but and I don't watch every shaving video, even though there's a lot of talented people out there making fine videos. It's just I don't always have time, but I'm going to make time to watch more of them again soon. I've got to get back to that. And also, I don't follow all the stuff in the shaving forums, but I came warned about the Muhle R41 being a very aggressive safety razor, so I'm relatively okay now. And let's see, I'll do a brief recap, then I'll put the finishing touches on the shave. Off camera, I prep my face with Taylor of Old Bond Street Chamomile Shave Oil. My razor has been this 3-piece, non-adjustable Muhle R41 razor, and in there on its first use was a Personna Lab Blue blade. And my cream has been this Taylor of Old Bond Street Sandalwood shaving cream. Very nice scent profile of about 4 out of 10 as far as scent strength goes. And my brush has been this synthetic, the Simpson Trafalgar T-2 synthetic brush. Good for smaller tubs and pucks because it's a smaller synthetic brush. Okay, and let's see, I think I've covered everything, so I'm going to reach for some of the Thayers Lavender Witch Hazel facial toner. No alcohol. Has a nice light lavender scent, which will not clash with the sandalwood. Pretty refreshing. All right, very nice. Very nice stuff. That's the Thayers Lavender Witch Hazel right there. Okay, now I'm going to reach for some of the aftershave that matches the cream, the Taylor of Old Bond Street Sandalwood Aftershave Lotion. Right there, in the nice glass bottle. Okay, let's see. Oh, it's got a nice narrow restrictor on it. I don't know if you can see that, but it's helpful. That way you don't spill it accidentally all over the place. Although it might take some doing to get a generous amount out of the bottle, but get that going on my hands. Let's see. Up behind the ears, the temples, back of the neck a little bit, and Yeah, there's quite a bit of sting there, but wow. Lovely scent, matches the soap, or the cream, I mean, perfectly. So, it's the Taylor of Old Bond Street Sandalwood Aftershave Lotion. I've got several of their creams in tubs, but that's the only matching aftershave of theirs I have. Again, I got it from grujoski.com. Link in the description. And finally, I think it's the only Barbus product I may not have. I got to check and see if I've got a bottle of this somewhere, but I was sent with my order from Grujoski, one of the things I was sent extra was this Barbus aftershave balm sample. I may have another one of these samples somewhere that the man, the big dude, the proprietor over there so generously sent me. So let's see, that may be more than enough right there. This won't clash with what I'm using. I guess it goes very well with Barbus products, but this could also be an aftershave balm that one uses no matter what other products they have on hand. It's got a very mild, pleasant scent, but nothing that's going to peel the paint off the walls or clash with your favorite soap, cream, aftershave, or whatnot. Okay, I'm done. So on behalf of myself, Sarge the cat, Minnie the cat that I'm cat sitting, I guess I should say, and Mr. Towel here, and Mama Towel, peace out. Have a great week ahead. Take care of yourselves. Be real careful. And one other thing, please send your thoughts, prayers. If you're not a praying person, just good vibes or thoughts, happy thoughts to, let's see, Andy, is it Maya? I might be butchering the guy's name, but he's a fellow wet shaver, and he's having to have he had a new liver, I believe it is, put in, but that's not going so well, so he's got to get another. But he's like at the top of the national transplant list, so keep him in mind, okay, will you? And if you're a praying person, go ahead and pray for him. Thank you. Take care of yourselves.